Good afternoon, welcome to Exit Through the Gift Shop. Today we are checking out Barn Owl Brewing in Kelowna, British Columbia, which is housed in a former historic barn. Let's go and explore.
Barn Owl Brewing in Kelowna, British Columbia found its unique home inside a 100-year-old historic barn. Its history dates back to 1912 when the adjacent house was constructed and operated as the Ritz Cafe during construction of the Kettle Valley Railway. The cafe closed after the railway was completed in 1915, and the building and surrounding land was purchased by Alan Surtees in 1924 for use as their family home. The barn was constructed 3 years later and was said to be the finest barn in the district and the first in Okanagan Mission to have electricity. The property was owned by the Surtees family for 60 years, but eventually became derelict and ownership was returned to the city by 2002. Both of these buildings are listed on Kelowna's Heritage Register, and thankfully in 2019 they got a new lease on life, reopening for business after extensive renovations and improvements to infrastructure. The team behind the successful lease application consisted of a doctor, a teacher, and a church worker who shared a vision about how best to revitalize this space. And the result was Barn Owl Brewing, a space where the community could come together to share some food, music, and a few beverages too. Sitting just behind is the St. Andrew's Church, one of the oldest remaining Anglican churches in Kelowna, and one of the few churchyard cemeteries still in use in BC. The earliest interments here date back to 1914, and both John and Ursula Surtees are buried in this cemetery. The Heritage Church was constructed in 1910 and actively used until the new church building was built in 1987. Extensive restoration was completed in the mid-1990s, and today the Heritage Church is still used for small services, retreats, and prayer groups. I always love it when I see these old buildings being refreshed and used to their full potential, so if you're in the area, stop by and check out some of these historic sites, as well as some of the other surrounding businesses like the Milkshed Coffee House, which has moved in right next to the barn, or the shops and salon which have moved into the old Surtees family home.
Thanks for joining. Remember to hit subscribe so you can stay up to date on all our latest adventures, and check out our interactive map to see other historic places that we've already been to. Until next time, it's time to exit through the gift shop.